Hi, my name is Nancy. I work as a counselor here at the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Services. How can I help you?
Well, my name is Amber Carson, and this is my new baby. He's only about 4 days old. His name is Doug. And at the hospital before we left, they did some kind of test, and they just gave me this paper, and it said that he was deaf, and I just don't know what to do. So they told me to come to your office.
Well, they did the right thing sending you here. We're here to help you. We've got a lot of information on how you can help your baby. And with this program, you can start to understand how we can help with communication with your baby. We're not the only ones who can help you. There are different agencies that can help you as well. And there's different schools that have deaf and hard of hearing teachers that could help your baby. We have a mentorship program. And that means that someone can teach you sign language and you can communicate with your baby, and your baby can develop really good communication skills. I know it's a lot of information right now. It's really tough. I get it. But you're in the right place. You really are.
I'm really scared. I just don't know what to do. I've never even met a deaf person, and there's nobody deaf in my family, and there's nobody deaf in my husband's family. We just don't know what happened, and I don't know how to use that sign stuff, and somebody said don't sign with the baby, and I just want him to be able to hear my voice.
Your son is only 4 days old. Maybe you should wait a few months, go back to the doctors, and get another hearing test. Sometimes the first hearing test says that the baby is deaf, and then a few months later, you do another test, and their hearing has changed. You should just keep checking to see if it improves as your baby grows up. Now, the way they test it is they put in an instrument in the ear, and they press a button, and then a sound wave goes through. And then the brain tries to detect it, how fast it could hear that sound wave.
So how do I talk to my baby right now? I mean, he's nursing and things, but...
You can still go ahead and talk with your baby. When you're nursing him, talk with him. Whether your baby can hear or not, you can still talk to it. It'll see your facial expressions, which will reflect how your tone is.
So the only way I can talk with my baby is to do what you're doing?
No, there are other ways also. Not just signing, but there's facial expressions, your body movement. They have cute speech. Another way, you don't have to use sign language, but they could read your lips and recognize what you're saying. You could do the oral method and teach them how to speak.
But if Doug is completely deaf and you do an oral method, is he going to hear anything, or would it be better to use some visual with him?
Yes, using visual items are good. Show a picture and then sign it. And over time, you'll have a better communication. That's almost better than speaking. He won't understand if you're speaking, but if you're signing, they'll see what you're doing and they'll follow you. And you guys will be able to
So
communicate
you're
better.
saying that Dougie's going to be able to sign to me soon?
So what we can do is set up a mentorship. We'll have a deaf mentor. They'll come to your house, sit down with you, show you the program and what we do. They will teach you how to sign at the same time, and you'll teach your baby. Your baby will teach, you will copy from me, and you can teach your baby, and we'll help you with communication. But it can't just be you, it's got to be the whole family involved. It's very important to help develop a language with the baby, especially when he's young. If the baby's deaf or not,
I
you need to
think that's
establish some
just
sort of
really
language.
great if someone could come to my house, because my husband, Jim, and I, we decided that Dougie should be at home. And so I have put in a leave of absence from my work for the first year. And could the mentor come at night? My husband works until about 3.
Oh, of course. The mentors are very flexible with their schedule. Anytime you can sit down and discuss with your mentor, we can make that happen. It's not just you who meets with a mentor, it's the whole family, any of your brothers or sisters, your mom or your dad, the child's grandparents, everybody should be involved to learn how to communicate with him.
I feel a little better. I just have one last question. So, if other things come up, and I mean, we don't know what to do in 6 months or a year or 2 years, is this a place where I can come to get more information, or can you just help me this once?
Oh, if you have any questions at all, you can come here. I have some information to give you as well. So stuff for you to take home with you. This is like almost like a parent journal. You can put stuff that happens and file it away. This gives you some information about what you can do for your child's education. This gives you answers to questions that you may have. What signing with your child may look like. This tells you our promise and our services for the parents and the deaf and hard of hearing children. This gives you information on what we can do for you and your family. It's not just education, but events for deaf and hard of hearing people to go to. We have a program for almost like a support group for parents who have children who are deaf or hard of hearing. We can get you in contact with them, and they can meet you. So we'll exchange your information. You guys can get together to meet.
Oh, yeah, this is so new to us. We're just not sure what to do. As I said, we have no deaf experience at all. And so this was pretty frightening when we found out. We just didn't know what to do. I mean, we love him because he's our son, but I want to be a good mom. We want to be good parents.
Of course, that's natural. And we've had a lot of parents go through this, and we're here to support you. It's a lot to go through. My parents went through the same thing, and we're here to help you.